What's up, you guys? I'm back again with Ben's Tech.
What's going on?
And today I got an awesome video for you guys. It's
some Auxbeam LED rock lights.
Hell yeah.
RGB, so you can change the color.
I just wanted to say a big thank you to Auxbeam, because of course they're my good friends and they're the ones who sent me this product to go ahead and try out. These rock LED lights, they do work on normal vehicles, which we're going to install it on. We might do it a little differently than it should be installed, but we'll go ahead and show you that process. It could be installed in my car, in like anybody's regular car. It's also good for ATVs, razors, anything like that. Anything that has a power source that you want to go ahead and light up, show vehicles, any kind of sort like that.
Yeah, but today we don't have show vehicles, we don't have ATVs, we're broke, we ain't got none of that stuff. So today we're going to put it on the Flex.
The little test dummy.
Alright, so here's the box of the LED rock lights. I'm going to open the back up. What you get in the kit is the manual type thing. It tells you what it does, what the power source is, all that good stuff, how to hook them up. You get some of their high luminescent stickers, and then you get their support card as always. In case you need help, they'll help you guys out.
Like I've said it in the past, one good reason why I like Auxbeam a lot is, of course, their products are good, and two, their customer service is always awesome, outstanding, whatever you want to call it, but they're great. So let's go ahead and keep going.
Alright, so in this one we got the 4-pack of the rock lights, which this is them. You can see the 3 different LEDs in there for the different colors. I'll put all these through.
One thing to also note, they do have a 4-pod, which is the one that we have here, and they also have a 8-pod. What I mean by pods is how many of like these lights there are. So there's only 4 of these in this kit, and like I said, they also have an 8-pod. So it just depends how bright you want to go and what you're installing this on.
So yeah, like as you're saying, 4-pod, more for like the ATVs and all that stuff, because there's not so much body that needs to be cleared. And then there's like the 8 pods for like big old lifted trucks, show cars, stuff like that. But here's what you get in here. Each one of these is 1 pod. You got the controller, you got the wiring, all already pre-assembled. You just got to run it the way you want. And then in each of these kits per pod is the different mounting brackets, depending on what you're mounting to. Flat surface, or kind of like this one would be for a roll cage pole or something.
So on the wire, you're gonna notice this right here. One is for the positive, for the power source, and then the other one is for the ground. You'll also notice this big box right here, and my friend Ben's Tech will explain what that is.
Pretty much this is the control box, and what this does is it provides the power to all the rock lights, as well as gives them the color that you put them to. This is the power source that goes to all your lights, as well as changes the color to what you set via your mobile phone, which there is an app to download, and it does show you right here in there. You download it and you can change the colors and whatnot from there.
Alright, so it does provide you, like he said, the app right there, the website. So we're on the website right now. We're going to go ahead and download the app to go ahead and control this once we do the install.
Alright, so pretty much for this setup, what we're going to be doing is using them as if we're doing a show car. We're actually going to put 2 under the hood to kind of show off the engine. Don't judge me, it's kind of dirty. And the other 2 are going to be kind of down underneath, so that way it's glowing on the floor.
So mostly on these installs, what you do, why they're called rock lights, is because they do go on the fender liner, which you've probably seen either on show vehicles or on off-road vehicles. They go on the fender liner, so the reason why we got the 4 was because originally we were going to put 1 there and 1 in the back, and then of course on the opposite side. But we decided to do something a little different because he might get an intake and a couple other pieces for the vehicle. So just to make it look nicer, of course we're going to put 2 here, 1 on this side and 1 on the opposite side, and then there's going to be 2 more in the engine bay just to make it look nice at night.
Pretty much like always with everything aftermarket you want to put on your car, you're going to want to put it on the battery directly, just to see how everything's working, if you need to change anything, stuff like that.
All right, so before even doing the install, like I said, the brain of the whole install, and you want to connect the black one to the negative, which is ground, and then the red one goes, of course, to the 12-volt source. And they're not installed yet, but we just want to go ahead and show you how they look.
These are pretty bright.
Yeah, it's daylight right now, and it hurts your eyes just looking at it. That's how bright these bad boys are. So we're gonna go ahead and show you how the app works as well. That way you kind of get a feel of what they do.
Pretty much, this is the app right here, the RGB remote. We downloaded off that website. This is all the different stuff. First thing you got to do is you got to hook up to Bluetooth. All I did was click the Bluetooth button and it was already there. Turned it on, so we're good. Right, and then right now you can turn them on and off. Like I just turned it off with the power button and turn it back on, I guess. Blue, white, purple, yellow, a mixture of colors. It told me right here down at the very bottom that there's a music. It asked me to use my music, so they got all different kinds of stuff on here, yellow, different stuff that we can mess around with. And I'm gonna turn it off because my eyes are starting to hurt because they're so bright.
One thing to see, let me show you on this one. Okay, so when you go ahead and connect, this is the main harness, and then this one's the one that runs to the rock light. So there is a screw that you want to screw on. That's what he just did. So I'm going to show you the way we did it. So there is, for us on this specific car, there is already on the wheel well, there was a couple screws, so we just tapped into those, and that's what's holding the light. And there is a way from the fender liner in, kind of hard to see, but there is a hole to go into the engine bay, so that's the way we ran the wire. And there's the wire running through. So there is, of course, a cleaner way to install this, which would be making a hole through the fender liner and putting the wire through there. But we didn't want to make too much adjustments to this car, so we just did it that way. Alright, so it's all installed. So there's one right there. And then, like we said, we wanted to do it in the engine bay, so we put two there. Those usually go for the rear wheels, but like I said, for the engine bay. And then, see, you can see them flashing. He's controlling it with his phone. And then there's the other one right there.
All right, everybody, here's those rock lights at night. They're actually really bright. I have those on white, and you can actually see the engine bay pretty well. And then this is where they're actually kind of supposed to be, down in the wheel well. It gives it a cool little thing. Again, it's mainly for show cars or rock haulers, just for at night. But it actually, if you needed them to use for work lights, I guess, for your engine bay, it actually works pretty good. The picture doesn't do it justice, but I actually can see a lot more than you guys can. But that's pretty much it.
Alright, so thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want to purchase these, we will be sure to link them down in the description box below. So what do you think about them, to be honest?
I think they're pretty cool. If you are using them for what they're meant for, then I think they work great. They're nice and sturdy. They're meant for off-roading as well, like we said, because they are rock lights. They're meant for the wheels area, so that way you can see rocks and that crap. But again, for show cars or messing around like we're doing it, they work pretty well. And you can disconnect them. You can use one, you can use all four on this set, or if you buy the 8 set, you can use 2 or 4 or 6 or 8, all of them. It doesn't matter. If you want a certain area, if you want them to be messed around like this, then I think it worked pretty well. And then of course we'll be showing you at night what it looks like. Going off the app, you can actually choose your own custom how they're flashing between the red and green, blue, orange, whatever they're doing right now. You can customize it so it flashes red to green or whatever you want. The app is actually works pretty well. Somehow it dances to your music. I haven't figured it out yet.
We will.
We will, yeah. And once we figure it out, I'm sure we'll show you at the end of this video. But that's about it for now. We'll show you what it looks like at night, and that's it for me.
Alright, so once again, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you guys next time.